So if we go back even 4 or 5 years, our particular program was suffering financially by a large margin, to the tune of $80,000 plus, which doesn't seem like a lot, but in the fundraising world is a ton. And so we're very lucky that we were able to partner with Chris Fisher of WIBW and WIBW on Just a Buck campaign. That helped close that margin by about $50,000. And so naturally we had other events that we worked together on, and in the last few years we've gone from making $20,000 in some of those events to eyeballing over $100,000 in some of those events. And I have no doubt that WIBW's partnership with us has been instrumental in making that a possibility. And so we've been able to grow our programs and partnerships in line with our programmatic growth. And so it's it's keeping the mission in front of the community. And in particular, 2021 was the best year we've had so far. So it was a banner year for us. And if we didn't have a media partner, almost doing that manually, for lack of a better term, would be almost impossible. It'd be very, very difficult. And so, in this day and age, you have to stay in front of things, be relevant on almost a daily to weekly basis, if not more. And so WIBW's obviously helped us do that. I can't imagine what it'd be like if we didn't have that partnership.
Simple top shelf bourbons, cocktails, and more. A Bourbon Affair is Friday, August 13th at the Brownstone. Get tickets online and support Big Brothers Big Sisters of Shawnee County.
Join us at Veris Aviation on Friday, October the 22nd for Brouhaha. Sample culinary creations from the state's best restaurants, breweries, and wineries. Proceeds help youth in Shawnee County. The 12th Annual Sporting Clays for Kids, presented by Gardner Roofing, is Saturday, August 14th at Ravenwood Lodge. Every target busted helps local kids served by Big Brothers Big Sisters. Hope to see you there.
Well, as you know, it is June and we are kicking off the Just a Buck campaign to benefit Kansas Big Brothers Big Sisters. So far, we've raised $432, $2,282, $7,366.
So we've got $20,000 to match, and we like to do it $1 at a time.
We hope that you will help us with our big push here in the final days of this campaign.
I met up with some friends and we got together. We were like, let's do something that's different.
Today, we want to introduce you to 9-year-old Jeremiah.
We're always getting hit up by people saying, hey, can you buy this $15 or $20 card? Or hey, I need this donation.
This little guy has been waiting on a big for 906 days.
I'm like, what's the easiest thing that anybody could do that works at a TV station to get people to donate? And I'm like, well, just $1, because if we take all of the viewers watching right now, if they send in just a single dollar, this campaign would be over in no time. A lot of people donate, like they'll send in notes that say, I have 8 grandkids, or I have 10 dogs, or I have 13 cats, or whatever the case may be, or I have a herd of 25 cattle.
Emma and Jana have been matched since November of 2019.
What is the impact on kids here in Northeast Kansas?
Well, Big Brothers Big Sisters, they pair up youth at risk with a mentor of their same gender. A lot of it is young boys that are raised in a single mother household.
We're actually going to introduce you to Weston and Jesse,
that desperately need that father figure in their life.
Yes.
Having that father figure in their life is absolutely life-changing for a lot of these youth that Big Brothers Big Sisters serve.
Did you know that 94% of littles say they feel that they belong when they're matched with a mentor through the Kansas Big Brothers Big Sisters program?
I had a great father figure growing up. My dad was a wonderful influence in my life, and I cannot imagine having not having that.
Yeah.
So that's why we're helping these kids.
It's the gift that we can give
Absolutely.
our youth, which changes our community. This month, as we ask you for just $1 to help our friends at Kansas Big Brothers Big Sisters, we want people to be able to see firsthand what your money supports.
Yeah, and I met a big and little that matched through the program and built a connection that's brought one young girl out of her shell.
That's cool.
Caitlin and Isabel's paths crossed in September of 2019.
I enjoy being the fun aunt of life, and this program seemed like the perfect opportunity for me to do that and to be able to help the community just in a small part, but have a big impact.
Once they matched, the pair quickly became sisters and say they enjoy every moment they spend together.
We get to do fun things, like sometimes we go to the park and we get to just do an adventure, like we go find things.
It's always an adventure. We could be in the park, we could come to the Discovery Center to play, lots of different things. She loves soccer, so we'll take the soccer ball out and kick it around, and then definitely we'll get the ice cream treat every now and then.
Everyday moments that have led to big changes in Isabel's life.
When I was a little bit younger, I wasn't the social interaction person, and when I get to hang out with her, it feels like I can actually be myself.
She's really come into herself over the past 2 years, and that's so much fun to see her individuality.
It's also given Isabel someone to rely on
She's there when you need her.
and helped Caitlin find her purpose.
I hope just to be another positive grown-up in her life, someone she can go to, just someone to show up at the musicals and all the things she's going to do with her life, just to be that added support in addition to her amazing family that she has.
An impactful relationship that fulfills the goal Kansas Big Brothers Big Sisters set.
If people don't donate and support Big Brothers Big Sisters and Just a Buck programming, we would have never met, and she wouldn't have this, role model in her life in addition. So that's just one kiddo we're making an impact on. The more we give and the more we support nonprofits like Big Brothers Big Sisters, the more kiddos we get to support in our community, and that's a huge thing.
If you would like to donate to our Just a Buck campaign, there are 3 ways to do so. You can text JAB to 797979. You can visit kansasbigs.org/justabuck.
Join us for the 12th annual Sporting Clays for Kids, presented by Gardner Roofing, Saturday, August the 14th at Ravenwood Lodge. Shooters take to the range starting at 8 a.m. Tons of great food, prizes, and all proceeds help local kids serve through Big Brothers Big Sisters.